Here we are with my old friend and colleague Steve Flink, Hall of Famer, that yesterday was wrong. It's not nice of me to tell him, but first you thought that Nishikori was going to beat Murray and didn't happen. Second, you say that Djokovic was going to beat Thiem and
Now, I'll take responsibility for the second one. I said Nishikori had a chance. I didn't.
all
But
right.
Djokovic, I definitely thought would win. And
Yeah.
based on a 6-1, 6-love the last time against
Sure.
Team in Rome that you saw,
Sure.
based on a straight set win here last year in the semis over
Yeah.
Team, and the fact that he'd never lost to him in 5 previous matches. That was a shocker to me, particularly the way it happened.
Yeah, me too. I mean, of course, I like to tease the Hall of Famer, but of course, nobody expected that Djokovic not only lost, but lost 6-love in the third set,
Right,
and then
right.
he came out in a press conference saying, after the first set, you know, that my chances evaporated or something like that. It's not of Djokovic.
Not at all. I mean, normally, if he loses it, he should have won the first set. He had a couple of set
Yeah,
points. He was
yeah.
up 4-2. He had set points at 5-4, and then he lost in the breaker. But normally, as you say, he'd just start over again, beginning of the second set, and he'd probably win it in 4 sets.
Yeah.
Terrible last 2 sets, particularly the third set. The last 5 games, he just went away.
Yeah,
Hardly tried.
he was hoping to get a shower.
It looked that way.
Yeah,
He had
moving,
no
changing
spirit, none whatsoever.
Yeah.
He really needs to figure out what's going on inside his head, because the rest of us can't.
Yes, yes, and then he has some obligation because he has a new sponsor, so he cannot just leave and say
Right,
goodbye.
right.
I rest for 6 months. He has
Right.
to play.
Yeah. Which is probably too bad, because that might be the best thing for him.
Yeah, I do agree. And well, Thiem, it's belongs now to the club of those players who have beaten the Fab Four
Right.
because it's
Right.
beaten them all.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
so-
it's no accident. We know how great he's going to be,
Yeah.
Ubaldo. I think you and I agree on that. It's just a matter of time before Team starts winning majors. I don't see it happening here yet, but on the other hand, we must not sell him short.
No, especially if you think that he beat Nadal the last time they played.
Yeah.
True that they played 3 times in the last 4 weeks or
Right,
5,
right.
and he had lost the previous ones.
Yeah, he lost the 2 previous, and
yeah.
you're right, he did beat him in the last one in Rome, but I think that Nadal was a little fatigued at that point, and Team played very well. So we'll see in this one. I still like Nadal's chances, but I think it'll be the first time in the tournament that Nadal is really tested.
Sure. Well, I lost only 22 games.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and then, okay, we had Wawrinka beating very easily Cilic, 6-3, 6-3, 6-1, no match almost.
I couldn't believe those scores. Now, I was watching the Murray match. I'm going to go back and look at the tape of Wawrinka, but I never thought he could beat him that easily. That's impressive, and he's peaking at the right time as he heads into the match with Murray in the semifinals.
So now we have Murray Wawrinka in one semifinal, and Murray winning 10 times and losing 7. And last year it was this semifinal, and Murray had won it.
Yeah, he played a good match against Stan last year. That was a good win for him. He's hoping to repeat it. I think Wawrinka right now is probably playing about 10% better than he was at that time. And
Yeah.
Murray maybe not quite as well as
Yeah.
he was then. So I think it's almost a coin flip. I might actually lean toward Wawrinka to win that match. What do you think?
Well, I think so too. I would say that Wawrinka, I saw Wawrinka playing better, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then we will see what happens.
Right.
Very quickly on the ladies. I mean,
Yes.
we have Pliskova beating Garcia, and she's 1 win far from becoming #1 in the world.
Yeah,
And-
and nobody thought she would do this well here.
Yeah,
Ubaldo.
of
She
course.
she didn't think she would. She doesn't think it's her surface. So
Yeah.
this is all a nice ride for her, and maybe she'll get there. I mean, I'm impressed that she's gone this far.
Yes, and well, she has to play Alep, that in my opinion should win all the tournaments on clay. But then today she was so close to lose because she had lost the first set to Svitolina. She was down 5-1.
Yes.
She had to save a match point.
Right.
And then finally she won 6-love in the third after Svitolina
Yeah.
had lost her mind.
Lost her mind and gave up. And Halep is the wrong person to do that against, because she's a great competitor. Once she gets in a positive frame of mind, maybe she's finally ready to win this after reaching the finals a few years ago against Sharapova.
Okay, so that's it for today. I must say thanks to Steve Flink, that hoping that today he doesn't miss his predictions. Bye-bye, see you tomorrow. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Ubaldo.